Hi friends, welcome to Arnav. Today is the 39th episode in the science series. So today in science, it is chemistry. So today we are going to start separate elements of the periodic table. So the first element of the periodic table is the element hydrogen. Yes, hydrogen. So it is the first member of the periodic table. So in the periodic table, it would be labeled as 1 because it is the first member. So it is the smallest and the lightest of all the elements in the periodic table. Yes, it is very light. Yes. So it is the most abundant element in the whole universe. There's a lot of hydrogen. Next, in sun there's even more hydrogen, and in nebulas in space there's even more hydrogen. Hydrogen everywhere. That's why it is so abundant. Yes. So we can't smell, taste or even see hydrogen. Yes. It may be in our body, but we can't see that hydrogen in our body, right? And also another fact, because hydrogen is so light, it is not that abundant on the earth because it will just go into space. It is the same thing for helium. That's why helium and hydrogen balloons just go up and up until the balloon pops. Yes. The main source of hydrogen on the earth is water. Yes. Okay. So it is the gas found in stars and planets. So stars and planets are abundant of this. Mostly gas giants have lots of hydrogen. Yes, while small rocky planets like the Earth, Mars, they don't have that much because the gravitational pull force is not that enough to pull the hydrogen back down. While if hydrogen is going like this, and on the Earth will go like this. While on Jupiter, hey, gravity says, hey, stay down, don't go up. Like that. Okay. So large planets like Jupiter have atmospheres mostly made up of hydrogen with other elements like helium. So on Earth, hydrogen has many other uses. Example, it can be used in water because it is the main component of water. Next, and also it can be used as a clean fuel in fuel cells, which we discussed in an episode in the physics series. And also hydrogen has many other uses. Many means many other. Yes. So hydrogen is abundant in the Orion Nebula, which is a dense cloud of hot gases and dust in space. To easily say, the Orion Nebula is a very big nebula in space. So as I said before, there is a nebula, right? So this nebula and most other nebulas are rich of hydrogen. Tasty, but we can't eat it hydrogen. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So next, powering the sun. So the sun is a massive ball of flaming hydrogen and helium. You may have seen image of the sun where it is just a big ball of fire, but technically it is not a ball of fire with solar flares and dark spots everywhere. So inside that there are two main components. Those are hydrogen and helium along with bigger gases, but those bigger elements are in lesser amounts. Yes, hydrogen is in a very less amount, but still there's a small, that means very small amount in the sun and many other stars. Yes. Now the source of the sun's energy is its hot, very hot, dense core. So it is so hot and dense, it will in the core, hydrogen undergoes a fusion where if many hydrogen atoms fuses together, it will make helium, and finally we will reach iron and other bigger metals. If the helium just the same process happens, then iron and many bigger elements come. Yes, not occur. So next, clean fuel. So pure hydrogen is a clean energy source and is used to power vehicles. Yes, some vehicles use this hydrogen as sometimes a source of fuel. Yes. So fuel cells are working by using hydrogen and produce electricity. So we discussed in the physics series. So if hydrogen goes in, electricity will go out. and also water also comes in. Yes, water. Water is a byproduct. Not exactly a byproduct, but another product including electricity and heat. Yes. So we discussed more about it in the physics series once. So next, making ammonia. So this has a long story behind it, which I am going to discuss. So the combination of hydrogen and nitrogen produces ammonia. 4 hydrogen atoms and 1 nitrogen atom mixed together causes the important ammonia. So this produces an ammonia. It is a vital component in fertilizers. So now I am going to tell a story about them. So in a field there will be normally lots of ammonia before it was used. But when farmers come in and if they use that field many times to grow crops, the ammonia level will just decrease and decrease. So if the ammonia level is so low, plants can't grow, then the farmers need to find another area, and that costs more money. Yes. So because of that, the farmers need to bring fertilizers, ammonia from other places. Yes. So in the Galapagos Islands in Ecuador, there is guano, which is just bird poop. So it has lots of ammonia in it. So that ammonia can be taken and used as the fertilizer. But after some years, the guano was decreasing on the Galapagos Islands. So Ecuador blocked all trade. So if you don't know, Ecuador holds the Galapagos Islands under it. So because of that, a scientist called Fritz Haber from Germany was experimenting about it. So when he was experimenting, he finally made ammonia using nitrogen and hydrogen atoms. Yes. So he was very excited. Yes. So and also he was close friends with Albert Einstein. Yes, that Albert Einstein. Yes. So, but he did another bad thing. So both were Germans, Einstein and Fritz Haber, right? Okay. So while Einstein was normally just peaceful, so when World War II and I was happening, Einstein was just normally peaceful. They didn't won the war, while Fritz Haber was a bit more nationalist. So he created a weapon. So using his scientific studies. So that weapon emits poisonous gas. Yes, when released. So this killed many of the Allied soldiers in the World War I or II. Yes, more than millions. So there's a video about it called "The Man Who Gave Life to Billions While Killing Millions." So you can see that. Yes. So next, the use of hydrogen as a rocket fuel. So modern space rockets are produced by liquid hydrogen. Yes, are powered, not produced. Yes. So this element combines with a liquid oxygen to create an extremely hot steam. So to show as a diagram. So this is the rocket. I think this is a rocket. Just put these to make it more rocketer. Rocketer. Okay. So think of that as a rocket. So for the blue, I'll show the oxygen, liquid oxygen. For the red, I'll show the liquid hydrogen. So there will be 2 tanks, a liquid hydrogen tank and then liquid oxygen tank under it. Okay. So they will go into a chamber where they both meet, causing an explosion like thing. So and then this explosion will go to the nozzle where it powers the engine like the rocket. Then the rocket goes into space, and that's the main thing. So there's no pollution caused by it because it only produces steam. Yes, steam only. Yes. So but still very extremely hot steam. Yes. So next, life giver. So what is vital to life on Earth? So what is made up of? 1 oxygen atom and more importantly 2 hydrogen atoms. Yes, 2, not even 1. So as I said before, water is the main source of hydrogen in all of the earth. Yes. So a single molecule of water contains 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. And finally, the structure of the hydrogen atom. So it has just 1 proton and just 1 electron, no neutrons. Yes, that's why it has a very low mass, and a very low number in the periodic table. Yes, both are just 1. So this is for today about hydrogen. Bye.